Still makes me cringe watching it. What's up, Internet? Big J with Big J's Extreme Fitness here at the original Metroflex Gym, Arlington, Texas, getting my hacks on. Now, this is the first working day of the week, so I always start out with a squat, hack squat, pit shark squat, Hatfield squat, front squat, back squat, box squat, you name it. I always squat on Sundays and then include an accessory day with lots of other exercises for legs 2, 3, or 4 days later. So here we are hacking, and I gotta say it was a fantastic workout until I let my guard down. Now let's talk about what happened. First off, warmed up with 1 wheel, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 wheels, all lightweight. 7 wheels were lightweight, as a matter of fact. And I know I was on Mark Bell's podcast just a few days ago mentioning that I always utilize 20 repetitions on everything that I do. This time I did not, because I was shortchanging trying to get to 7 wheels to get 12, 15 to even 20 repetitions on that. So I've been traveling all week. I was actually kind of fried, but I did want to get a good workout in. And I ended up getting in my head on the 7th repetition for going on record saying on Mark Bell's podcast that I had never injured myself in the gym at all. My injuries were always outside the gym. In my accident, when I got ran over, broke tons of bones, had several surgeries. So I started thinking about that during my 7th wheel warm-up, and I don't know why, but it got into my head, and I thought, hey, man, I sure hope I don't hurt myself on this. I can't believe I said that on the air, saying that I never hurt myself, and I don't know why I kept questioning that I may or may not hurt myself. I was so distracted. Several reasons. Music hadn't been changed yet. I always changing music to what I like to listen to while I'm training. There were so many people, because I've been out of town, coming up, talking to me, and I love that. Believe me, I really like it when supporters come up and say, hey, Big J, miss you, how you been? I saw you, training so-and-so. It's awesome. I really do love that. But once I'm getting focused on one actual set, I really should be focused on every set, but I do like to talk to people. Once I get focused on that heavy set, or that max rep set, I really need to cut that out and just not even look up when people come up. There was a couple of guys that always support me that come up to the gym, and I'm very appreciative of that. They were going to spot me. I didn't really, I always have one person, Steven, you guys have seen in the videos, he or Brian or Ronnie or, my workout partner at the time always spot me. But these guys came up, and it was great that they did. I'm very appreciative. When I actually wrapped my knees, I was still seeing a whole lot of energy going on outside of what my bubble should have been, and it was distracting me, and it's my fault. Completely my fault. This injury is my fault, nobody else's. Got up to walk around to get onto the press, and I got slapped by one of the guys that was standing there. And again, no problem, but that's not what I was ready for. I didn't say that I wanted that. They didn't ask if I wanted that. It was something that set me in a different groove of what I'm used to. And I didn't say anything, and then I got hit by the second guy, and I thought, I should have just stopped and said, whoa, guys, hold on a minute. I don't ever get slapped but once and by one person, so let me start over. That was mulling in my head. Then I started thinking about the injuries, and then there was a bunch of kids running around in the gym, and I was just like so frazzled, and the music wasn't loud enough, and I finally had to just kind of, okay, let's do this. And I should not have done that. I should have backed up, refocused, said, hey, guys, hold on a minute. You can spot me, but please don't slap me. Steven's the only one that does that, and not even paid attention to what was going on outside the gym and told somebody to turn the music up. My fault again. Got around, got slapped, blacked out, got focused, couldn't hear the music, got on the machine, jumped in there, did a couple reps, had my, eyes closed, opened my eyes on the 4th rep, took in a deep breath, went down, and then I'm seeing some activity going around behind me that I should not have even looked at. I don't know what it was. I think there was a couple kids running around. There was people kind of BSing behind me. I was not focused. The music wasn't loud enough. Again, my fault. And when I went down for number 5, I didn't engage my core. I didn't take in the deep breath. And then bam, it hit me. Felt like a paddle slapped me right in the groin area, which this had happened 30 years ago when I was squatting in a powerlifting meet. 713 and a half is what I was squatting. And I got hit there, and then I dumped. I had a hernia. And that's the very same pain that I had that day when I just got injured. I just showed you. I thought, oh my gosh, here it goes again. So I crashed. I didn't know what happened. My legs slipped out from underneath me. Thank God I checked the spotter rails on that before I go every time. And I think those are non-adjustable on that, but it is safe for me to be underneath there. So obviously it didn't crush my back. It would have had it not been right. But, the spotters weren't ready to pull that off me. They were just standing there yelling at me, and everybody just assumed that I had that weight. It was my fault again. I was not ready. And again, thank you, spotters, for coming up, and everybody at the gym came up and helped me. but it was my fault to not back up and reassess, restart, get the music right, tell everybody, this is not what's going to happen. This is really what needs to happen. And so this is a lesson for you guys and gals, okay? If you're training, I don't care if you're grabbing the 5-pound dumbbells or the 160-pound dumbbells. If you're not focused and you're paying attention to Joe Blow or Sarah or Sam or whoever training or jumping around or on their phone, or it's going to mess you up, okay? If it's lightweight, you're still curling the wrong way if you're looking this way. You can pull a neck muscle. If you're squatting and you get a little twist because you can pull it back. You can tear something, hamstring, quad, glutes, you name it. Be careful, be focused, stay focused, evaluate what's going on. If you're distracted, start all over again. Do what you got to do. But it's I'm saying this 1,000 times. It's my fault. I did not pull back and restart myself. So this is a lesson to you guys. Thank goodness I've been in the hospital a couple times. They did ultrasounds, they did x-rays. The surgeon has looked at it. They're talking about going in and repairing some of the torn muscles. I don't have a hernia, but they're worried about it pushing through because it's so thin. I'm black from the waist down, halfway down my legs. So there's a lot of blood flow. There's a lot of torn muscles in there. But again, no hernia, so thank goodness. I guess that's all I had to say. Again, refocus if you have to. Don't go in blind. Don't go in half-cocked. Don't go in upset. Don't go in distracted because, I just hurt myself. You're going to hurt yourself too. Till next time, density rules, train hardcore, and we'll see you next video.